Hey guys, you're with me, Kevin, your scuba professional, and today we're here to review TUSA's all-new Switch Hyflex fin that we've got available on our site. This is a brand new fin available from TUSA, and it's a really funky design. I mean, just check that thing out. It's quite space age. So first overall impression, it's actually quite short and stubby as far as the scuba fin's concerned. The majority of it is actually taken up by the foot pocket. The blade itself is relatively short. But let's start at the back and work our way to the front. I'm just going to move this guy out the shot, and then we can just go through this fin. So first off, I see that it comes with TUSA's new bungee strap at the back. So a lot of the scuba suppliers now are moving over to bungee cords. This has got some holes built or grooves built into the back of it with a really great ankle holder over there. So it's ribbed so it'll hang on to the back of your ankle or your Achilles quite well, and it's got a really big loop for you to pull and adjust to get it onto your boot quite easily. As you swim down and everything starts to compress, the bungee cord will compress against your foot, making sure it never comes out. So the foot pocket has been ergonomically designed. It is one of TUSA's standard foot pockets. There's some grooves at the bottom over here to give it extra grip with little raised rubber nodules on it. So if you're standing off the back of the boat or walking over some rocks to enter the water, you're going to get some good grip over there. The main technology comes from the switch blade, the Hyflex switch blade, which you'll note is actually attached by two sets of screws on each side there, so the blade can quite easily detach. But the reason they've done this is just to give it that really funky angle of attack. So you can see it's got quite a steep angle of attack there. If I hold this fin straight, you can see exactly how much that fin bends down, and for such a short fin as well, that's a very high angle of attack for a very short fin. But TUSA have designed this fin in such a way that they say it switches any way that you want it. So if you've got a diver which is twisting in the water to move around quite quickly, this will switch and move with them as well, hence the name the switch fin. So the fin is quite short and stubby, but it is very maneuverable the whole way around, so it'll give you a lot of maneuverability. So if you were in areas where you're working with, say, as a dive master working with students, or if you're one of those hyperactive divers who wants to turn and have a look at everything, this is the ideal fin for you, because as you move your foot, it helps you pivot in the water very quickly. There's two chunky rails which go down each side of the fin itself, and it is made of three different types of polymers, some plastic, some rubber, and additional polymer on the inside there. And when you fin down, it will still cup up and push down. I've tested this fin in the water. It does not have the fishtail effect, which is great. So it feels quite good when you move through the water. And for a short stubby fin, you actually get really good performance out of it. I can say that when I did the frog kick, it felt a little bit weird because of the angle attack, but that big hole that it's got over here goes a long way to allow the water to move through the fin. But I got used to it after a few minutes, and I can't say at the end of the dive that I'd noticed anything different. I just thought it was a really great, comfy fin to use. And it really looks the part. It's quite funky and space age looking as well. So that's the TUSA Hyflex Switch fin available from our site. Super new, super funky, and they are what we call omnifootical, meaning that the left foot goes on the right foot and the right foot and the left foot. Doesn't make a difference which foot you put it on. So there's that review, the TUSA Switch Hyflex. If you guys are enjoying the product reviews, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click over there, or go check out our social streams. Give scuba.co.za a search on Instagram and Twitter and all the others, Facebooks and all of it. We're all there. We'll put up really cool photographs of all the dives that we do around the world. So that's it from me, guys, and I look forward to seeing you really soon in the water.